Okay, we can see about the continuation of signals. In the previous video, we saw about what is a signal, then what is continuous time signal, discrete time signal, and the different types of signals. On this continuation, we can see about deterministic and random signals. Okay, what is a deterministic signal? A deterministic signal is nothing but when there is no uncertainty, it is said to be deterministic. Okay, when there is some uncertainty, it is random signal. Okay, when there is no uncertainty means it is a deterministic signal, and there is a uncertainty means it is a random signal. Okay. Okay, then we can see about the causal. Okay, causal and non-causal. Okay, what is a causal signal? Causal signal is nothing but it depends on present and past values, which is known as a causal signal. And as a non-causal is nothing but it depends on present, past, and future values. By the above example, we stated that x of n is equal to 1, 2, -4, 3, and 2. Here 2 is the origin, and which depends on present and the past values only. Then the signal is a causal signal. But in the case of second one, we see that 1, -2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Here 1 is the origin. We see either both the past and future values exist. So the signal is said to be a non-causal signal. Okay. Okay, then we can see about linear and non-linear system. Okay, up to this we saw about signal. Then we can see about system. When a system said to be linear means it is satisfied the superposition theorem. Okay, which is sum of the combination of two input should be equal to the sum of the individual output, which is the linear system. Okay, we can see the example for checking whether the given signal is linear or not. Y of n is equal to n into x of n. We know that y1 of n is equal to h of x1 of n, which is n into x1 of n. Similarly, y2 of n is equal to h of x2 of n, which is n into x2 of n. We can write y3 of n as a1 into x1 of n plus a2 into x2 of n is equal to y3 of n. Okay, which is equal to h of x3 of n, which is n into x3 of n. Okay, n into a1 into x1 of n plus a2 into x2 of n. Okay, y3 of n is equal to a1 into y1 of n plus a2 into y2 of n is equal to a1 into n into x1 of n plus a2 into n into x2 of n. Okay, n into a into x1 of n plus a2 into x2 of n. We can see that y3 of n and y3 dash of n are equal, so the system is a linear system. Okay, then we can see about the time variant and invariant system, which is nothing but shift invariant or variant. A system is said to be time invariant system if its input and output relationship does not change with time, which does not change the time is said to be a time invariant system. Okay, x of n is equal to x of n h y of n. Okay, x of n minus k h y of n minus k. Actually y of n is equal to h of x of n, then which is for x of n, then x of n minus k is equal to y of n minus t, which is y of n minus k. Okay, time invariant and variant can be defined by the equation. For time invariant, y of n minus k is equal to y dash of n minus k, which is a time invariant. And for time variant, y of n minus k is not equal to y dash of n minus k, which is a time variant. Okay, we can see the example for time variant invariant system. We can take the example y of n is equal to n into x of n. Okay, then y of n minus k is nothing but n minus k x of n minus k, which is first equation. Then y dash of n minus k is equal to z per minus k h of x of n. Okay, which is n into x of n minus k. Okay, the system is time variant. Okay, 1 is not equal to 2, both the equations are not similar, so system is time variant. Next we can see about static or memberless and dynamic system. Static system is nothing but output depends on only on the present values of input, which is a static system. When output depends on past and future values of input, it is said to be a dynamic system. Okay, we can first see about the static example. We can take y of n is equal to n into x of n, which is the given equation. Here we substitute for n is equal to 2, we get y of 2 is equal to 2 into x of 2. Similarly, for n is equal to minus 3, y of minus 3 equal to minus 3 into x of minus 3. So the values are depends only on the present values. So this given system is said to be a static system. Then for the second equation, we consider the given equation is y of n is equal to x of n squared. Here n is equal to 2, then y of 2 is equal to x of 4, which depends on future values. Similarly, n is equal to minus 2, y of minus 2 equal to x of 4, which depends on future values. So the system is depends on future values. So system is said to be a what system? Dynamic system. Okay. Then we can see about the causal and non-causal system. Okay, a causal system is said to be output depends on present and past values of input, which is the causal system. Okay, non-causal system is nothing but output depends on only on the future values. For the given output, whether the values depends only on future is said to be a non-causal system. Okay, consider the example y of n is equal to n into x of n. Okay, we substitute for n is equal to 2, we get y of 2 equal to 2 into x of 2, n is equal to minus 2, y of minus 2 equal to 2 into x of minus 2, which depends on present values, and the system is said to be causal. Y of n is equal to x of n squared, then n is equal to 2, for substitute we get y of 2 is equal to x of 4, future y n is equal to minus 2, now y of minus 2 equal to x of 4, which depends on future values. Okay, so it is said to be a non-causal system. First one, y of n is equal to n into x of n is a causal system. Y of n is equal to x of n squared, which is the non-causal system. Okay, then we can see about stable and unstable system. Your stable system generally obeys the Biot stability criteria, which is nothing but a bounded input, bounded output, which is bounded input always produce a bounded output. Unbounded output system is unstable. Okay, we can consider summation of n is equal to minus infinity to infinity, modulus h of n is less than infinity. Okay, this is the equation for finding the stability of the system. Okay, then we can see about the important recursive and non-recursive system. See here, recursive system output depends on previous value of output. Okay, the given output depends on the previous value of the output is said to be a recursive system. But in the case of non-recursive system, output depends only on the input values. Okay, consider the recursive system in which y of n is equal to x of n plus a into y of n minus 1. Here a into y of n minus 1 is the previous value, so the output depends on the previous value. But in the case of non-recursive system, y of n is equal to 2 into x of n plus 3 into x of n minus 1 plus 4 into x of n minus 2. Here it depends on the only x values, which is the input value. So system is said to be a recursive system. Okay, these are some basic concepts of signals and systems. Okay, definitely there will be one question regarding the what give types of signal. Okay, ஸோ எக்ஸாம்ஸ் நிறைய இடத்துல சால்வ் பண்ணால் நமக்கு கண்டிப்பாக இடம் கிடைக்கும். ஓகேங்களா, நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் நம்ம வந்து டிஎஃப்டி அண்ட் தென் எஃப்எஃப்டி பார்க்கலாம். தேங்க்யூ.